Well, hello again. You're getting this update because, yes, you're at home. Now, I want you to notice right off the gate, I'm in a nice shirt, I'm shaved, I'm bathed, I'm clean. Now, I can't guarantee what the rest of the church looks like at home, but this old boy, he's still looking darn good. So I hope you've had a good week. I know it's been a weird week. It's just whenever we say something like, I've never experienced this in my lifetime, you're going to remember it when when you're 80, for example. My mother said that to me the other day. She's 85. I've never experienced anything like this in my lifetime. She's been through the Depression, World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War. She's been through a lot. So this is weird. It's just a weird deal. But it's also can be very cool. I think anytime darkness rears its head, we look for the fingerprints of Christ. Amen? That's what we need to do as a church. That's what we need to do as individuals. Lynn and I went on a walk this morning, and we were both saying to each other, okay, we're going to be sequestered for 2 weeks, and like everybody, we're all being affected somehow by this thing. And we're going to unfortunately miss my daughter's birth. She's due Sunday, so I don't know, maybe Jesus will make her a little late, much to her chagrin, and we'll get down there and not miss a whole lot of time helping them out. But we're going to sequester after this interaction with humans for 2 weeks, and then we're going to go down and try and be with the family and bless her and her husband and the baby. But Lynn and I were just saying, let's make this 2 weeks something really special between the two of us. Let's be very intentional about that. And so hopefully you're already doing that as families. Again, we're going to have this Sunday another viewing. We'll have time of worship. We'll have the message available to you at 9 a.m. There'll be a reminder and email just like last week. And we're going to keep doing this as best we can and as long as we can. We'll see how that works. What I want to do is just leave you with 3 questions that have been kind of hitting me as I've been interacting with people and thinking about this in my own life. And the questions are this. First of all, how do I create community? I mean, I'm in a room right now with virtually nobody in it other than Jordan and Isaac, and you're sequestered at home like I am, shelter in home. How do I create community in the middle of that environment? Who can I call? Who can I text? Who can I email? I just heard this cool thing, Jonathan and Jordan Hale, they're kind of the leaders of the 20-somethings in our church. They're gonna have a Netflix viewing party where they all stay in their own houses, but they watch the same movie all at the same time. Now, the bummer about being 57 is I have no idea how you technically do that. It's beyond me. I'm just pumped that I know how to use Netflix. So that's really an exciting thing. So the 57-year-olds won't be having a Netflix viewing party because honestly, our VCR clocks are still blinking. But I want us to center around that. How do I create community? How do I not just sit back? How do I lean in? Second of all, how do I create connection? When I came to do the recording today for the sermon, Jordan McGrath looked at me and said, how's this affecting you? And then we set up, and a few minutes later, and Isaac walked in the room, and Isaac sat down, and he looked right at me, and he said, how is this coronavirus affecting you? I think this is a great way to create empathy and to create connection. Rather than just asking ourselves how it's affecting me, maybe we ask somebody else, how is this affecting you? How's it affecting your job? How's it affecting your home life? How's it affecting, your view of the world, of God, of whatever? And then lastly, because I think this can be one of the greatest opportunities the church has had in a long, long time because Jesus is involved. How can I bless somebody through this? We're kind of processing this as elders through email this morning, and one of the things we want to do is take the Mercy Fund. We have some funds in the Mercy Fund, and we want to see if we can reach out to the church to build that Mercy Fund up, which is the fund that we use to give away and to bless other people, not just to keep the lights on here, but to actually give away. We would love to build that Mercy Fund up, and we'll give some information. You'll find that forthcoming. But how do I maybe do something to bless somebody, whether it's with my finances, or maybe I have a plethora of extra food in this area or that area, and without coming past my 6 feet of contact, maybe I can leave some food on somebody's porch or whatever. What can I do that Jesus will enable me to do? What has He enabled me to do to bless somebody else in the midst of this kind of isolating time? How do I not be so isolated in the midst of isolation? So again, hold the faith, pray for God's people, pray for an awakening in our world. as they sense their own sense of mortality and fears and anxieties, that Jesus would reign supreme in their own lives.